So this is another round of I'm extra, huh? Let's get into this. We have I already ate a little bit of the fries. This is a small fry. Let me tell you about what's so cool about today. At Carl's Jr., and it's only for today, I think. Don't quote me. You order a drink or a fry and you get the Beyond Burger free. The patty. What? That's like an almost $7 saving. I should have got a medium fry. I just got a small fry though. So let's hop right into this. Today we're going to be a little bit more prepared. You can't see it, but this is just sweet and bold barbecue sauce. That is what I have. Yep, I'm going to open all these because I don't want to be limited. Yeah, friend. Get my ketchup and my drink. Again, let me show you guys. Ooh, that sloppy, messy stuff. This is the burger. Okay, y'all know I'm gonna put that in my mouth. That's an onion right there. Couldn't get that onion off. It was like stuck in. So, just want to talk to everybody about vibrating higher. That is one of the things that we want to make sure that we're doing. And when you feel like you need to be recharged, what are some of the things that we can do to get us back to baseline? What are some of the things that we can do to get us feeling back like I can manage life, I can handle my situation, I don't have to be bombarded? Because even right now, this is just a test of like, do you believe like you say you believe? To me, I'm talking about in regards to my spirituality. And for other people too, you know? So, one of the things that I'm very glad that I got to take a class a while ago, taught us about radical acceptance. We're not jumping for joy saying, I'm so glad this happened to me. Oh, I need to be looking right here. We're not looking to say, I'm so glad this happened to me. I'm very grateful to be going through it. But just saying, I am currently going through this situation right now. I'm not screaming, woe is me, why is this happening? Oh boy, it's so unfair. That's not radical acceptance. Radically accepting it is saying, I'm going to just sit with this and say, this is exactly what it is. I'm not going to pick it apart at this moment in time. I'm not going to anything but just let it be. And then we're going to focus on turning the mind. How do you turn the mind? Let me get some fries before we get into it. I'm going to, and this has the works. I don't think I showed you guys the burger. Cheers. Yep. And I get the patty well done. I get a Beyond Patty, well done, and then I add ketchup and mustard to it. So, also with turning the mind, we're going back to everything in life is a matter of perspective. Now, I didn't say that everything you go in life, you're just going to be so pleased that you're going through it. But how am I looking at this situation? I could be going through the worst situation of my life, but I'm also going to take into account what can I really control right now. I'm going to give myself time to feel these emotions. Sometimes they're very intense emotions. And I'm also going to take a step back. It's almost me saying, we're going to look at this situation and we're just going to practice acceptance. Just saying, this is what it is. And then we're going to take a step outside of our inner parts of ourselves to almost place ourselves right on the outside to say, and when I turn my mind, I'm going to look for areas to where I can view this perspective in a lens that's healthy and not detrimental to me. Because sometimes just thinking a certain way can still, hinder us. And so in vibrating higher and operating on a higher frequency, one of the things we do, set a boundary, take time and take space to heal. Not only taking time and space to heal, but also taking time to just sit with yourself, momentarily. That's what I'm practicing doing. Being in that present moment. Not saying, I'm jumping to the next situation. Yes, I understand real life events are occurring. Bills have to be paid. Things have to get taken care of. I understand that real life things are happening. But just to step outside of that for a split second, that's where mindfulness comes in. I'm grateful. I've always loved social media. I've always loved different platforms, because not only can you just talk to and reach people at different times, but for a person like me that kind of likes to chit chat and stuff, I like it. Love meeting people. I love being energized, recharged. And then also too, before this video kind of gets away from us, is that we also want to be very, very mindful, very intentional about what goes before our eyes, our ears, and what comes out of our mouth. So even if you're having a situation that's happening and it's just overwhelming and stuff, it's just, all right. In regards to spiritual, I'm going to listen to something that's going to soulfully pick me up and carry me where I need to. I'm all about saving souls. I'm all about, helping someone realize their full potential and locking that and tapping into that. So I like to listen to Dr. Charles Stanley, or, whoever enlightens that soul part of you. Then you listen to them. That can help you tap into that inner part of you, that spirit man, if you will. And then motivational videos. What also can you watch? What can you keep around your ears to where it's just that, I'm going to get up. So go to YouTube and type motivational speeches. And pick one. And if that one don't tickle your fancy, pick another one. Something gonna jump at you and snatch your soul all the way up. And I like that. So I have to do that today too. I have to say, man, this is overwhelming. But then I said, okay, let's draw back on these resources. Let's draw back and let's put in application of what you've been learning. So the exercises you've been practicing, the different things that you didn't need to use them before, but now it's time to put it in practice. Now you got to remember what you learned. I see why people, when you see them eating like this, and then it's like, oh, I ran out of time. I see how. I thought I was merging this video with a whole nother video, and this video kind of ended up being its own separate video. I didn't plan that. But you got to meet people where they are, see a need, fill a need. People will love you forever and a day. They want you to meet them where they are and help pick me up from there, you know? And that's okay. I've always been a person that's used a lot of napkins and blah, blah, blah. So don't y'all even worry. But it's possible and it all can be done. For us to vibrate a little bit higher. For us to say, you know what? Instead of me immediately getting stressed out and frustrated, I'm gonna take it easy. Before I react and have my mind go in a whole bunch of different ways, let me apply some transformative theory. Let me practice radical acceptance. I don't have to love what I'm going through. I don't even have to like it. It could be the worst thing in my life, but I'm just going to sit with it for just a second, and then I'm going to turn my mind into, now this is how I move forward. Because I feel like not only is there a shift of consciousness, but you have many other people that are looking for I'm needing to look to proceed further. Even my own self, I'm still, hey, I need advice on this. I need this. You got any parenting tips? You got any self-development suggestions? You know, anything. But people are still looking for a direction to go into. They can say they're not, but yes, you are. I'm looking to be led on my journey so that I can continuously evolve and deeper the awareness of self. So that way, when it comes to my emotional intelligence, I am not operating on the lower spectrum of that, if you will. So we talk about adaptability quotient, emotional intelligence, not just the IQ, but, you know, what makes up that being? Why do you do what you do? But we'll get to that in another video. You guys we'll get there. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much. I still got to get done with my food. Cheers to you. Thank you for tuning in.